This is a little off topic for me, but this was a conversation I had that just warmed my heart and I wanted to pass it along. My wife and I went out to a casino one afternoon, as we are wont to do. We get in there, she goes off in her direction, I go off in my direction, start playing, continue to lose, get bored, and get a little hungry. So then I go back to this concession stand in the back of the casino. I get myself a hot dog and a diet soda. Now, there's a smattering of tables around that area. So I grab my hot dog and my soda. I go sit down at a table. The moment I sit down at the table, this elderly woman, maybe 80, 85 years old, sits down at the very same time I sit there. I don't think much of it. There's only so many tables. But she looks over at me and she says, "I don't think my husband's going to like this." I said, "I'm sorry?" She said, "I don't think my husband is going to like you and I sitting together." And I said, "Well, ma'am, I'm almost finished with the hot dog. It'll be fine. I'll be out of here momentarily." She goes, "Well, I just don't want him to be mad." I said, "I understand. Here's the deal. I'm a lover. I'm not a fighter. So don't worry about that." And she goes, "Oh, don't you worry. He's not that big anyway." So I see what she's doing with me. She's playing with me here. So I said, "I'll play too." I said, "Well, I'm a little concerned as well." She says, "Why?" I said, "Well, my wife's here too, and if she were to come by and see you and I sitting here and your husband, who's probably a ruffian trying to give me trouble, I can't say how she might react, and quite frankly, I'm a little scared of her." And she said, "Oh, I see." She said, "You know what I think? I think we should act like this never happened. Never speak of it again." I said, "Ma'am, you know what? Discretion is the better part of valor, so I think you're right." And I stood up and was reminded of a movie, old movie, with some quote that I don't exactly remember, so I paraphrased it. Having to have the last word, I turned around and I looked at her and I said, "Just remember this. You and I will always have this table." And I just walked away with a big smile on my face. It was so much pleasure to have a pleasant conversation, to kid around with one another, different generations. It wasn't adversarial. It was just kind of cute and innocent and perfectly friendly. We need more of those kinds of conversations. I look forward to having some more. Maybe I'll see her out at the casino again sometime soon.